Think your cat sees you as a human. What if I told you? They don't even recognize you by your face. Sounds crazy, right? Stick around, because I'm about to reveal how your cat truly knows who you are, and it's not what you expect. In the next few minutes, we'll dive into how your cat actually identifies you, why they don't always respond, and the real reason behind that mysterious stare. Trust me, this will completely change how you look at your cat. Let's get started. Can your cat really recognize you? The surprising answer is yes, but not in the way you think. Ever wondered why your cat sometimes looks at you like you're a total stranger, or why they seem to ignore your face completely? Here's the scoop. While we humans are all about faces, cats, they're detectives of sound and smell. Forget about your smile or your new haircut. Your cat is busy decoding your scent and the way you talk. Let's talk about sight for a second. Cats just aren't face experts. If you lined up a bunch of humans, your cat would probably shrug and say, you all look the same to me." To them, all humans probably look alike. In fact, your cat sees you as a giant, slightly awkward cat. Funny, right? But it's true. Here's where it gets wild. Your scent is your secret code. To your cat, your smell is as unique as a fingerprint. Forget perfume, it's your natural aroma that says, "Hey, it's me." Your cat can pick you out of a crowd just by catching a whiff of you, sometimes before you even walk in the door. And don't forget your voice. That familiar sound, it's like music to their ears. Your cat knows it's you the moment you say a word. Sometimes all it takes is a single hello, and your cat's already on their way, even if you're still outside. So why don't cats recognize us by our faces? The answer is in their vision. Cats are built for hunting, not for reading facial expressions. They're far-sighted, so up close, your face is just a fuzzy blob. No wonder they don't bother memorizing your features. To your cat, your face might be nothing more than a blur. That's why they trust their nose and ears way more than their eyes. Wild, right? It's like living with a tiny furry detective. So even if your cat can't see you clearly, they absolutely know when you're home. You're their favorite human, no matter what. But wait, what happens when your cat doesn't respond right away? If you've ever called your cat and had them just stare at you, or, let's be honest, even worse, they just turn around and pretend you don't exist, you're not alone. Ever wondered if your cat is secretly plotting to win the most aloof pet award? But here's the twist. It's not stubbornness, and it's definitely not that they can't hear you. Oh, they hear you, loud and clear. The thing is, cats just aren't programmed to react like dogs do. Picture this. You call a dog, and it's like you've just announced free treats for life. But call a cat, you might get a slow blink, a twitch of the ear, or, if you're lucky, a slight head turn. That's their version of a standing ovation. Seriously, that tiny ear flick, that's your cat saying, "Message received, human." To them, a slow blink or a quick glance is the ultimate acknowledgement. It's like their secret handshake. And when your cat lounges around, grooming or just chilling while you're nearby, it's not rudeness, it's pure, unfiltered cat confidence. They're basically saying, "Yeah, I see you, but I've got important cat business to attend to." Here's where it gets really cool. That "I'll get to you when I get to you" attitude. It's actually a compliment. Your cat feels so safe and secure, they don't need to be glued to your side. Think about it. When a cat feels truly at home, they don't need to constantly check in. They know you're not going anywhere, and that's trust on a whole new level. So when your cat doesn't come running, they're really saying, "I trust you, I'm comfortable, I know you've got my back." In the mysterious world of cats, that's a huge deal. It's like getting a gold star in feline friendship. But wait, why don't cats dash over when you call, like dogs do? Is it just stubbornness, or is there more to the story? Here's the scoop. Cats are born independent. Their wild ancestors survived by being cautious and not reacting to every little sound. It's in their DNA. So it's not about ignoring you, it's about living life on their own terms. And honestly, isn't that a little bit admirable? Next time your cat takes their sweet time to respond, remember, it's a sign of the special bond you share. You've earned their trust, and that's priceless. They're so comfortable with you, they can just relax and be themselves. Isn't that what we all want? And here's a little tease. If you've ever felt a little hurt by that lack of attention, wait until you find out why they're staring at you so intensely. Have you ever caught your cat staring at you totally still and unblinking? You know that moment? You lock eyes with your feline, and suddenly it feels like you're in a high-stakes staring contest. What's going on in that mysterious little head? Maybe you think your cat's just zoning out or plotting their next nap spot, but nope. There's a whole world of meaning behind that intense gaze. Your cat isn't just being nosy. They're on full alert, keeping tabs on you like a tiny furry security guard. Seriously, cats are the ultimate home monitors. They're not just curious, they're making sure everything in their kingdom is running smoothly. To your cat, your house isn't just a cozy hangout, it's their personal fortress and you're part of the royal family. Just like their wild ancestors, your kitty is a natural-born protector. They've got instincts to guard their turf and you, like a pro. So that stare, it's not just about you. It's about making sure nothing weird or dangerous sneaks up on their favorite human. How sweet is that? But wait, there's another layer to this feline mystery. Cats are like little detectives, always gathering clues. Their stare is their way of collecting intel on you. Ever notice your cat watching you by the door? They're probably thinking, are you leaving? Should I make a break for it? Or is it treat time? And if you're in the kitchen prepping a snack, you can bet your cat's wondering, is that deliciousness for me, or am I just here to supervise? Isn't that fascinating? So next time your cat's giving you the stare down, remember, they're not just being weird. They're studying you, learning your every move, and maybe even planning their next adorable ambush. But wait, what happens when your cat starts staring at you for no apparent reason? We often hear that cats are aloof and independent, but let's be real. If you've ever shared your home with a cat, you know they have their own quirky ways of showing love. Ever had your cat suddenly plop onto your lap, or rub against your leg like you're the best thing since sliced bread? That's cat affection, folks, and it's just the beginning. Now here's where it gets interesting. Have you ever caught your cat giving you that slow, dramatic blink? You know, the one that almost feels like they're winking at you. That's not just a sleepy kitty. It's one of the most powerful signs of feline affection. When your cat looks at you and slowly closes their eyes, they're giving you what experts call a cat kiss. It's like your cat is saying, hey, I trust you. You're my person. Think about it. Closing their eyes is a huge act of vulnerability for a cat. In the wild, that's a big no-no. But with you, they feel safe enough to let their guard down. So, if your cat is chilling next to you, eyes half shut, totally relaxed, you've officially made it into their circle of trust. That's a big deal. It's their way of saying, I trust you completely. How cool is that? But here's the fun part. Did you know you can talk back? Yep. If you slow blink at your cat, you're basically speaking their love language. When you return that slow blink, you're telling your cat, right back at you, buddy. I trust you too. It's like a secret handshake, just way cuter and totally silent. And the more you share these little moments, the stronger your bond grows. It's like leveling up in the game of cat friendship. So next time your cat looks at you and slowly blinks, don't just shrug it off as a random cat thing. Give them a slow blink right back. Trust me, your cat will notice. That's not just a cute moment, it's a heartfelt connection, a little I love you in cat language. Love cats as much as we do. Subscribe and celebrate the whiskered life with us. But wait, what happens when they don't just blink but stare at you intensely? It's a well-known fact that cats are born hunters, but did you know that even with a full bowl of food, your cat's hunting instincts are still very much alive? Ever catch your cat giving you that laser-focused, almost predatory stare? It's not just for show. Nope, your living room has become their personal jungle, and you, yes, you are the most fascinating creature in it. Cats are natural-born trackers. They'll watch your every move, silently calculating, as if you're the world's slowest, most unpredictable mouse. In the wild, they'd spend hours, yes, hours, studying their prey before making a move. And at home, that same patience is aimed right at you. So when you feel those eyes on you, don't be alarmed. You're just the star of their favorite reality show, Human in the Wild. And when they crouch low, eyes wide, tail twitching, oh, you know something's about to go down. Are they plotting a playful ambush? Absolutely. Are you ready for it? Probably not. But here's the twist. It's not just about food. Nope, your cat's inner hunter is always on duty, even when dinner's not on the line. Hunting is in their DNA. It's their way of staying sharp, both mentally and physically. Think of it as their version of a gym membership, except way cuter. Ever waved a string or a laser pointer and watched your cat go full ninja mode? That's not just playtime. It's a full-on hunting simulation. Every leap, every pounce, every wild dash across the room. It's all practice for the hunt. And let's be honest, it's hilarious to watch. But here's the kicker. This isn't just for fun and games. It's serious business for your cat. These hunting games help them burn off energy, relieve stress, and keep their wild side satisfied. It's therapy, exercise, and entertainment all rolled into one. So next time your cat gives you that wild-eyed look, before launching onto the couch or chasing a toy, just remember, they're channeling their inner lion right in your living room. But why does this same hunting instinct sometimes lead to an unexpected leap or strike at you? Cats are famously known for their boundless curiosity. Ever feel like you're being watched? That's not your imagination. It's your cat, laser-focused on your every move as you wander around the house. Whether you're grabbing your keys, whipping up breakfast, or just shuffling around in your slippers, your feline friend is right there, eyes wide, soaking it all in. And let's be honest, does anyone open the fridge without a tiny, furry audience? Didn't think so. But here's the twist. Your cat's curiosity isn't just about what you're doing. Nope, it's about who you are. They're not just nosy, they're on a mission to decode the enigma that is you. To your cat, you're the ultimate puzzle. Why do you make those weird noises? Why do you disappear behind that door for hours? The mystery is endless. Every little thing you do, yes, even that awkward dance in the kitchen, is absolutely fascinating to them. They're tuned into your footsteps, your voice, your signature moves. Are you starting to feel like a celebrity yet? Even your quirks and routines, those little things you barely notice, are headline news in the feline world. They want to know what makes you tick. Why do you smell like outside sometimes? What's that thing in your hand? The investigation never ends. It's like you're living with a tiny, silent detective, always observing, always learning, always plotting their next move. But here's the thing, that curiosity never goes away. Even after years together, your cat is still just as intrigued by you as the day you met. You're basically their favorite TV show on 24/7. The tiniest things, like the way you wiggle your toes or sigh after a long day, catch their attention. Nothing gets past those watchful eyes. Honestly, it's like living with a pint-sized behavioral scientist, clipboard and all, taking notes on your every move. No matter where you go, they're there, watching, learning, and maybe even judging a little. Admit it, you felt those eyes on you? Ever notice your cat trailing you from room to room? It's not just for fun. They're gathering data for their ongoing human research project. Sometimes they even get up close and personal, just to make sure they don't miss a single detail. And here's the heartwarming part. All this curiosity, it's a sign of love. The more they watch, the more connected they feel to you. Every observation, every stare, every little nuzzle, it all builds a stronger bond between you and your cat. But what happens when that curiosity also means they're picking up on something else? As independent as cats are, they also have a strong sense of empathy, though it might not always be obvious. Ever notice how, the moment you're feeling under the weather, your cat suddenly transforms into a furry little nurse? It's like they have a sixth sense for sniffing out your bad days. Seriously, how do they do it? One minute you're quietly sulking on the couch, and the next, bam! There's your cat staring at you like they're reading your mind. And get this, they actually can sense your emotions, sometimes before you even realize you're upset. Talk about emotional intelligence. So when your cat gives you that intense, soulful stare during a rough patch, it's not just idle curiosity. Nope. They're on a mission. They're trying to figure out what's up with you. Are you okay? Did you forget to feed them? Just kidding. Or am I? If you're feeling down, don't be surprised if your cat quietly parks themselves right next to you, eyes wide, tail wrapped around their paws, as if to say, "I'm here for you, human." That gentle paw on your hand. That's not just adorable, it's their way of offering comfort like a tiny, purring therapist. But wait, how do they know what you're feeling? Are they psychic? Or is there something else going on? Turns out cats are masters at reading body language, facial expressions, and even the tone of your voice. They're like little emotional detectives. They pick up on the tiniest cues. Maybe a sigh, a slouch, or that look you get when you realize you left your coffee in the microwave. Again. It's like you're having a whole conversation without saying a single word. And your cat? They totally get it. Isn't it wild? Even though they don't speak our language, cats connect with us on a level that's almost magical. So next time you catch your cat watching you a little more closely, don't be weirded out. They're just trying to figure out how to help their favorite human. But wait, what happens when your cat starts following you more than usual, even when you're not in distress? Have you ever caught your cat staring at you when you're doing something simple like pouring a glass of water? Or maybe you've felt those eyes on you as you shift on the couch. You might think, what's so fascinating about me grabbing a snack? But to your cat, you are the main event. The headline act in a world that can get, well, a little dull. Let's face it, cats, just like us, crave a little excitement. They need mental and physical challenges to keep their days interesting. If their environment isn't delivering the goods, guess who becomes the star attraction? That's right, it's you. Suddenly, every little thing you do, whether it's picking up your phone or rearranging the furniture, turns into a blockbuster event in your cat's eyes. Who knew you were so entertaining? To them, you're not just a roommate. You're the star of their personal reality show. They're always on the lookout, scanning for any sudden moves, any hint of excitement. It's like living with a tiny furry detective. That's why interactive playtime isn't just fun, it's essential. Your cat needs you to bring the action. Think climbing towers, puzzle feeders and games that get their brains and bodies moving. Who says cats can't have a little adventure indoors? Even tossing a toy or rolling a ball can turn a boring afternoon into a feline festival. But beware, boredom can turn your couch into a scratching post faster than you can say, no, not the sofa. Or maybe you'll find your cat chewing on things they definitely shouldn't. Sometimes it's just their way of saying, hey, pay attention to me. But here's the twist. When your cat locks eyes with you, it's not just boredom talking. It's their way of saying, let's do something together. They're asking for a little action, a little connection. They want you to join in, to play, to make their world just a bit more thrilling. But they're still observing for a bigger reason. Let's dig into their instincts and survival mode. Even with all the comforts of home, your cat is still driven by deep-rooted survival instincts. Think your cat is just a pampered house pet? Think again. Underneath that fluffy exterior is a wild heart, still pulsing with instincts honed over thousands of years. Ever notice how your cat always seems on high alert, like they're auditioning for the role of Household Security Guard of the Year? When your cat fixes you with that intense stare or shadows you from room to room, you might wonder, are they plotting world domination or just bored? Nope. They're channeling their inner sentinel, standing guard over their kingdom, your living room. Back in the wild, cats had to be on their toes 24/7. Danger could be lurking anywhere, behind a bush, under a car, or, in the laundry basket. Fast forward to today, and that instinct hasn't gone anywhere. Your home may be safe, but your cat's inner alarm system is always on. Ever see your cat suddenly freeze, ears twitching, eyes wide? It's like they're picking up on a secret message only they can hear. Maybe it's a ghost, maybe it's the fridge humming, or maybe it's just cat magic. Either way, they're tuned into every tiny shift in the room. With super senses, hearing, sight, even whisker vibrations, your cat is basically a furry superhero, always scanning for threats or snacks. So next time your cat gives you that laser-focused look, ask yourself, are they checking on you? Or did you just miss the world's tiniest intruder? Here's the twist. Your cat isn't just watching you. Nope. They're the unofficial supervisor of the entire household. They patrol the halls, check every room, and make sure their territory and everyone in it is safe and sound. So when your cat follows you everywhere, yes, even to the bathroom, it's not just curiosity or love. It's their way of saying, don't worry, I've got your back. You might call it clingy, but for your cat it's a full-time job. They're the guardian of the home, and you're part of their precious crew. It's just another way those wild instincts shape the special bond you share. Equal parts affection and ancient duty. In their eyes, you're part of their world, and they're doing everything they can to keep that world safe. Now you know the truth about how your cat really recognizes you. It's not just through sight, but by your voice and smell. Pretty mind-blowing, right? Here's a bonus tip. Next time your cat stares at you, don't take it personally. It's actually a sign of trust. Let me know in the comments if your cat has ever stared at you like this. What do you think they're trying to say? And if you want to dive deeper into why your cat doesn't see you as human, check out the video pop out on your screen. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe so you never miss a video. See you in the next one.